My necessaries are embarked farewell, and sister, as the winds give benefit, and convoy is assistant, do not sleep, but let me hear from you.
Do you doubt that?
Think it no more. Perhaps he loves you now, and now nor soil nor cottle doth besmirch. The virtue of his will but you must fear. His greatness weighed, his will not his own. For he himself is subject to his birth. He may not, as unvalued persons do, carve for himself, for on his choice depends the safety and health of this whole state. I shall the effect of this good lesson keep, as watchman to my heart, but good, my brother, do not. As some ungracious pastors do, shun me the steep and thorny way to heaven, whiles like a puffed and reckless libertine, himself the primrose path of dalliance treads, and recks not his own reed. For Hamlet and the trifling of his favour, hold it a fashion and toy in blood, a violet in the youth of primy nature, forward and not permanent, sweet not lasting, the perfume and suppliance of a minute, no more.
No more but so.
Oh, fear me not, I stay too long, but here my father comes. A double blessing is a double grace. Occasion smiles upon a second leave.
Here, Laertes, abort for shame. The wind sits in the shoulder of your sail. And you'd stayed for, there my blessing with thee, and these precepts in thy memory. See thou character, give thy thoughts no tongue, nor an unproportioned thought his act. Be thou familiar, but by no means vulgar. Grapple them to thy soul with hoops of steel, but do not dull thy palm with entertainment of each new hedge-flash comrade. Give every man thy ear, but few thy voice. Take each man's censure, but reserve thy judgment. Costly thy habit, as thy purse can buy, but not expressed in fancy rich, not gaudy. For thy apparel oft proclaims thy man, are of a most select and generous chief in that. Neither a borrower nor a lender be, and borrowing goes is the edge of husbandry. This above all, to thine own self be true, and it must follow as the night the day. Thou canst then be false to any man. Farewell, my blessing son, season this in thee.
Most humbly do I take my leave, my lord.
The time is right to go, or your servants tend.
Farewell, Ophelia, and remember well what I have said to you.
Tis in my memory not, and you yourself keep the heed of it.
Farewell. Perfection.
Beware of an entrance to a quarrel, but being in, bear that the opposed may beware of thee. What is it, Ophelia, be hath said to you?
So please you something touching the Lord Hamlet.
Marry, well bethought. 'Tis told me he hath but very oft of late given private time to you, and you yourself. Have of your audience been most free in bashfulness? And if it be so, as so 'tis put on me, and in that way of caution I must tell you, you do not understand yourself so clearly, and it behoves you, my daughter, and your honor. What is between you? Give up the truth.
He hath, my lord, of late made many tenders of his affection to me.
Affection? Puh! You speak like a green girl, unsifted in such perilous circumstance. Do you believe his tenders, as you call them?
I do not know, my lord. What should I think?
Mary, I'll teach you. Think yourself a baby. That you have taken these tenders of true pay, which are not sterling. Tender yourself if more dearly, or not to craft the wind of the poor phrase. Running it thus, you'll tender me full.
My lord, he hath importuned me with love and honorable fashion.
Aye, fashion you may call it. Go to.
Okay.
And hath given countenance to a speech, my lord, with almost all the holy vows of Hamlet.
Aye, springes to catch woodcocks, I do know. When the blood burns, how prodigal the soul lends the tongue vows.
I do not know, my lord. What should I think?
Then may be given you, in few, Ophelia. Do not believe his vows, for they are brokers. But not of that dye which their investments show. Better to be God. This is for all. I would have not, in plain terms, from this time forth, as have you so slander any moment leisure. as to give words or talk with the Lord Hamlet. Look to it, I charge you, come your ways.
It shall obey, my lord.